A few of my subscribers have been asking me to cover more of the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. So I'm doing that. Now, if you are expecting me to trash Amber Heard, to say nasty things about her, to be vicious, to say that she was the abuser and Johnny was the perfect hero, then you come to the wrong place. And my opinion is not going to be at all popular. Okay, if I get one like for this, then I'll be doing very, very well. I have an open mind about this, and I'm willing to hear her side of the story. Yes, Johnny Depp is the star. Yes, Johnny Depp is very likable. Yes, he was definitely abused by her. She was definitely the main abuser in the relationship. But I don't believe for 1 second that Johnny Depp is completely innocent or completely perfect. You know, when she was talking about on the stand, Amber Heard, when she met Johnny, when she was talking about when she met him and he grabbed her face and, you know, kissed her and everything like that, I kind of started thinking about the first time I was in a physical relationship. I was only 13 when I started my first physical relationship. And I'll tell you about that one day. This is not the time to do it. And I remember that feeling of chemistry, hunger, desire. You know, I met this guy. I was, you know, it was one summer. It was a summer holiday. And I was, you know, out with my friend. We were at the shop. This guy bumped into me. He was riding a bike and he bumped into me. And he was so like apologetic and so nervous that he'd bumped into me. And I teased him and I thought he was really cute. And I said, you don't have to apologize. Don't worry about it. And he went in a direction that me and my friend were going. And I remember saying, hey, you're hot. You're really cute. And I remember him looking really nervous. But at the same time, I could see that he wanted to talk to me. He just didn't know how to do it. So when she was talking about her initial moments with Johnny Depp, it kind of brought me back to that time, the time when you first meet somebody and there's an attraction there, but you don't admit the attraction, but it's there and you feel it and it's like that hot fire. I know what that initial attraction feels like before you start a physical relationship with somebody. And I am absolutely certain that Johnny Depp was 100% into her, wanted to get her into the sheets as soon as possible. I absolutely think so. I think he was ready. I think he love bombed her, and I think she love bombed him. And I think he was really, really wanting to, you know, I think he was trying to get his girl. I don't get the sense at all that she was interested in him romantically the way he was. I just don't get that feeling. I keep saying to you, and I've said this before, I personally believe that she's more into women than men. I'm almost certain that she's a lesbian. I really, really believe that she used his attraction to her as an opportunity and as a stepping stone. That is my personal opinion. And who can blame her? She was a young person just starting out her career. And there's this guy well established in the industry who obviously has the hots for her. And she took the opportunity. I think the sexual desire and hunger that I was talking about earlier, you know, that you feel when you first meet someone and there's that electricity there, I think it was more on his side than on her side. I actually think she was probably in a relationship with a woman when she met him. So I think the desire was on his side, and he wanted his girl. He wanted to get this girl, and she wanted to, you know, use him as a stepping stone to bigger and brighter things, because she wasn't an established actress. As she sat there on the stand talking, she didn't come across as a vindictive person. She didn't come across as an unlikable person. I wasn't judging her. I was listening to her, and I tried to listen to her with an open mind. But of course, the way people present themselves, particularly in court, is not necessarily exactly the same way as they really are. But my feeling is that this relationship crumbled very quickly because it started off on very, very superficial grounds. And it was just a man who was bored of his wife. You know, he'd been with Vanessa Paradis for a very long time, over 10 years, and you know, their marriage had fizzled out. And here comes this young woman, young attractive woman, and he was smitten, absolutely smitten. And he was just thinking with what he has between his legs, and that's the problem. Didn't really get to know who she really was before getting involved with her, before marrying her. Now, look, this could have been a completely different scenario. I know of relationships that start off very similar to this and that last for decades. So, look, it's not the fact that I think that he shouldn't have pursued her. That's not what I'm saying. But I think that because the relationship started out on very superficial grounds, it kind of was bound to end very badly. And I think that's what happened. And I think, you know, he was looking for this young sweetheart, and she was looking for somebody who was going to enable her to build her career, somebody who was well established in the industry, somebody who had a lot of money, somebody that was going to open her life to a lot of opportunities that she wouldn't have had if it wasn't for him. So, but I have to say, and I might have to do this in another, you know, I might have to do another part of this. I might have to do this in more than one part. But I have to say, she did not come across as unlikable on the stand. And I try to be fair to people and give people a chance. You know, there's a lot of women and men who hate Amber Heard, and they say the most terrible things about her. And she's just this awful, horrible, abusive woman. I try to give people a chance, and I try to hear their side of the story. I'm not saying that she's an angel. I believe that she was the main abuser in the relationship. But I don't think Johnny Depp is completely innocent either. That's my opinion.